today I am doing an extremely requested video, and that is reacting to my old Facebook and just kind of old photos from high school and middle school and times that I am not proud to look back on. So I went through my Facebook and I also texted my best friends because for some reason they have like saved folders of really embarrassing pictures of me, and I am going to react to them for you today. I am very nervous for you guys to see these pictures. I am also nervous to see these pictures. I haven't seen them in quite some time. So let's just get on with the video. Also, if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get this to 15,000 thumbs up. We got to 10,000 last time, and I'd be so happy if we got to 15,000. So let's see if we can do it. I know we can. Let's go. Okay, I'm opening the folder and I'm nervous. Okay. Oh my god, I regret doing this already. My first picture is of me. Actually, I've never watched these videos before, so I don't know how people do this. Do I just like pull them up and react to them? My friend Kaylee, who I've known since I was very little, not my ginger best friend Kaylee, but my other friend Kaylee, I've got a lot of Kaylee friends apparently, we danced together since we were very young. And you know that one dance move? If you were a dancer, you know exactly what I mean. Let me just demonstrate. So you know how you end all your dances like this? You go up and around and down like that? If you are a dancer, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we were reminiscing about the fact that we used to do that at the end of every single like lyrical dance. Like you tell a story with your body and you end like this on the floor and like a nice little slumber. Anyways, we thought it was hilarious, and at like all like social events like homecoming, prom, anything like that, like we had like song banquets, we would do it in front of everyone. And this is like what happened. I don't understand why we did it, but I look really tan. This isn't even a picture, this is just a screenshot of one of my, it looks like a Facebook comment maybe, or maybe like a status, and it says, "We're all gonna die in 2012. Might as well drink some dew. Ah ha ha." This was posted on June 13th, 2010, so a little more than 5 years ago. And oh, I hope I have some pictures in here. Let's move on to the next one, and I'm gonna talk about it later. Oh my god, also, if you guys remember, Grace Helbig used to have, what was it called? Grace Facing? It was, what was her show called? I forget what it's called. Oh my god, it's been so long. But she had like a show on her old channel where she did this thing called Grace Facing, where you went like this and you took pictures and then you'd send them in and she'd react to them. And she reacted to mine at one point. If I can find it, I'm going to put it in here right now.
Remi Cruz, Remi Cruz, more like you'll never be sorry.
Anyways, we would take Grace Facing pictures as often as we could so that we could send them to her, and she'd put them on her show. It happened once. Seriously, like the best day of my life. Oh my god! Okay, this next picture. This was obviously taken with the beautiful filter known as sepia, and I remember this vividly. This is when Kaylee and I, my best friend, if you guys don't know, we've done like a ton of like best friend tags before. When we were just becoming friends, I think this is one of the very first times we hung out. First of all, what is going on with my bangs? They seriously, they look like this, like right across my face like this, from one side to the other. And I remember we hung out and we were in her living room and we watched Big Time Rush, and we decided like which ones were the cutest and which ones were gonna be our boyfriends. And I decided on Logan, and I think she picked Carlos, and that's literally like what we did. Let's move on. These are all so good. Okay, so back in high school, I got invited to like a popular kids, what is it, a Halloween party, and all the girls are wearing like risque costumes. I have never been one to wear like the more like sensual Halloween costumes. I literally like dressed up as a bug with like 8 legs one year. I went as a baby for multiple years. Like I wore like a onesie pajama. Like that's just me. That's just how I am. So I got invited to this party, and everybody that I knew that was going was wearing like one of those like Leg Avenue like risque costumes, so I felt obligated to. So I put it on, and as we can see in this picture, I was not feeling too good about myself, and I was kind of sad. But let's just talk about my outfit. I believe I am, what is that? Not Miss Muppet. The one with the spider? It's Miss Muffet. And not only did I wear the hat and all, but I also decided to put a hot pink tutu underneath it, along with my silver shiny Vans with black laces. And we all wonder why I didn't have a boyfriend? This is my favorite picture ever. This is a picture of my best friend Kaylee and I in high school, and we took this at homecoming, and I was extremely uncomfortable and I didn't want to talk to my date. I never wanted to talk to any of my dates in high school because like boys and I just like, we don't mesh well. We don't mesh well. Anyway, so I was just hanging around with Kaylee and her boyfriend the whole time, and we took this really, really cute picture, and I have it like framed. It's somewhere in my room. I have like I blew it up and I framed it, and I absolutely love it because she's my best friend in the entire world, and we just look like we're in love. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier. In high school, my friends and I would get together and have Mountain Dew pong parties. As you can tell, we were not really the party type, and we would set up the cups on a ping pong table and play Mountain Dew pong as opposed to beer pong, and we'd have Dew pong parties where we would dance and we would just hang out and make food and play Mountain Dew pong. This little goat, we named him Gold Baby. That's how we said his name. Let's talk about my sunglasses for a little bit. Snooky, is that you? This goat was the love of my life. Unfortunately, he passed away. He had some sort of disease or something, which was really, really sad. He was so cute, but for the time that I did get to spend with him, it was the best few days of my life, and he was adorable, and I can't get over the fact that I wore these glasses. Where did I even buy those glasses at? All right, if you thought those were embarrassing, you have seen nothing yet. Those were all off of my Facebook, which anyone that is friends with me on Facebook can obviously see. These next ones are straight from my best friend's phones, so let's move on. So this one was from my senior year of high school, and my best friend Leigh and I would go to parties, and we would, for some reason, think it was cool to wear bucket hats to these parties. I think people just found us very, very annoying and not funny at all, but we thought it was the funniest thing ever, and we would go like this to people and try to reel them in towards us, and people would just like walk away like we were crazy. But I think it's cute. I love a good bucket hat. I think I have one here. Let me go find it. I found it! Also, I just realized I've been calling it a bucket hat, but I meant to say fishing hat, and we would try to reel people in at parties. I'm keeping it on for the rest of the video. Oh! What a winner. This one, by far, the best. Wow, my teeth used to be so beautiful and straight. What happened? This one, I don't even know. We were in Hawaii after I graduated high school. Me and my three best friends, or my three best friends and I, sorry, went to Hawaii. And oh my god, I'm wearing the same fishing hat. And I don't even know, as you can see, I'm wearing some nice water shoes to protect my feet in the water, obviously, with some sort of dress. That's a cute dress. I don't know where that went. And a sweet bucket hat with some really cute glasses that I got from Cotton On. I think this is actually by far one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. This next one is why I would get into trouble in high school. So, in ASB we had to make posters, and song too, we'd had to make posters about like, you know, like upcoming school events and like, you know, things like that, like basketball games and like book drives and things. And instead of helping, this is what I would do. What I would like to address more so than the unicorn horn is the fact that my cartilage ear piercings, like my cartilage like earrings, are like almost as big as my normal earring hole. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like my normal earring, like they're all the same size. That's not supposed to happen. I don't know why I did that, and it looks absolutely awful. Okay, we're gonna end this video on a really good note. This is probably one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken in my entire life. So when I was in 8th grade, I don't think I've ever told you guys this story. I decided that I wanted to cut my bangs because Selena Gomez just came out with like really cute bangs, and I wanted to look just as bangin' as her. So I decided I was gonna cut my own bangs. So I went straight across, and I looked like an Asian boy. So then I was like, oh no, like they're uneven, I gotta do more. So I started cutting more, and eventually they ended up to be, I gotta move my hat. They ended up about here, and then I was like, oh no, now they're too short. Like I need to just completely cut them all off. The logic in my brain, the fact that like I was in 8th grade, like you're pretty old when you're in 8th grade. I didn't like think this one really through. I cut them about this short. It looked like a rainbow of just like little baby hairs all across my head. For some reason I thought that like it was equivalent to shaving them off. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think what was even worse than the fact that it looked like a porcupine fish was the fact that like the growing out process was the most awful thing I've ever endured in my life. Anyway, so this picture was from my 13th birthday party, and I had like me and like my 8 best girlfriends, and we went and saw He's Just Not That Into You because obviously it was rated PG-13 and I was able to see it and it was a really big deal, so I went and saw that with my friends. We went to Chuck E. Cheese's because we thought it was the coolest thing ever, that we were too old to be there, but like we were still there. And we played some games, and this picture was taken there at the pizza tables. That was when they started to look better. I'm glad I don't have any pictures of what they looked like before, but I would wear my bangs down with my hair a little bit like in a poof in the back. I would wear a ribbon every single day. As we can see, I'm wearing a Juicy tracksuit sweatshirt to my own birthday party, and some sort of god-awful jewelry, some sort of like, I think this was like a picture frame, but it was like, you put the picture like a locket on the inside, but I wanted to leave it to look like a Christmas wreath. This is, I think, one of my absolute favorite pictures in the history of the world, and I'm so glad that I have it to share with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching me react to old, embarrassing pictures of myself. I actually found it very amusing, and I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!